Well, today I'm coming down with the simple case of I told you so. Yeah. See, Storm Singh just released a video on YouTube. Normally I don't really give a crap what the man does, but this time it's something that I've been saying for a long time. Just got proven true. Basically, he don't give a crap about his YouTube subscribers. If you ain't giving him traffic that'll give him cash, you can go to hell, basically. Um, which he did pretty much come right out and say. So, um, now look, I know what people are going to be saying, and I know that people are already going to be trying to misconstrue what I'm getting at here and why I'm saying this. So let's just get all the unpleasantness out of the way right now. God, it's 5 a.m. and I'm doing a rant video. I don't know why. Okay, first of all, the guy wants to make money. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. If the guy wants to make money, he can make money. If he thinks he's got a shot, then go for it. It's part of a gamble. It's part of business. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But here's the problem. He says he knows his website is crap, that it's unappealing, that it's glitchy, that it's well. If you know that's a problem and people are talking about it, the best way to deal with it is to, yes, acknowledge it and say you're going to fix it. But the giant flaming FU that you literally practically shouted at your subscribers, yeah, that's a real good way to lose them real fast. Seriously. What the heck were you thinking when you did that? Honestly. Um, there is no way in any semblance of sanity that you would think that you could, address their complaints. Yes, sure, why not? That's perfectly normal. It's when you sit there and basically tell them to F off if they don't like working with something that you admit is crap, you're going to run into some problems there, Stormy. Big ones. People don't react well to being verbally abused for asking legitimate questions that you admit are legitimate and making points that you admit are legitimate. Um, Seriously. Now, then you're gonna have people saying that, oh, here it comes. I can already hear it. The jealousy claim. I'm not jealous of the man. All right. Does the guy have more subscribers than me? Yeah, sure. He's been around longer than me too. Does the man have this or that? Yeah, sure, fine. The man has a knack, I'll admit, for finding a niche, an underserved subject or topic or cluster, um, and talking up to them and making them, feel like, oh, we got a defender now, and then they flock to him. I'm not gonna necessarily say that it's intellectually honest. I honestly don't believe that Storm Singh believes everything he says or likes everything he claims he likes. But, well, there you go. It's a business thing. He found a market and he appealed to it, and there you go. But to say that I'm jealous of the guy, I'm literally only on here to give my opinion. Much the same reason he claims he started. I've really got no aspirations for making money on here. I really don't think I'll ever get to that point. I'm a realist. I'll be happy just to get back to where it was before some jackass false flag being had me restart. I really don't care. Money is not really the object here. I mean, plus, what? YouTube partnership, for one thing, is not something I'm really interested in. I really don't want to pretty much work for YouTube. I don't want to be on a schedule. Me doing my videos whenever the heck I want is part of the fun of YouTube. I can, pop out random little videos. I can do something big and on a broader topic. Or I can just do a little 30-second whatever the heck's, whatever strikes my fancy. If I got into a program, I'd have to follow a frigging timeline and guidelines and topic lines and what, nah. I'm not gonna get into that. I really don't want to. Um, Now, that being said, I do have some complaints with what he has said. And here's the deal. StormSync, you can still have your own website. You can still make money. Okay? No one's going to begrudge you making a little cash. What they are going to begrudge you, however, is your attitude about it. You pretty much admitted that the only thing you care about is your website so you can make the money. You say you invested in it, you took a little bonus. Okay, that's nice. That's a one-time payment, though. I'm assuming your website contract is annual. So, provided you are intelligent enough to do that during, like, around tax time, that'll actually be a drop in the bucket overall. So, you should be able to keep that going pretty well. Now, some other things, though. You say that the reason that you did it was you looked at people like Linkara and Angry Video Game Nerd and how they wind up with their own websites, and so you wanted to emulate them. Here's the deal, StormSync. First and foremost, you looked at them and you admired them, sure. But here's the problem. First and foremost, you try to copy their style. That's the problem. That's one problem that a lot of people have with you. See, it's one thing to emulate someone. It's one thing to homage someone. It's one thing to admire someone's style. It's quite another to literally use it as your own and then expect to, get out there. That's not going to get you too far. That's going to get you a lot more criticism than fans. I'm just saying. They're going to claim you're trying to pull an irate gamer or something, and I'm not saying you are, per se. I'm just telling you that's one reason you got a lot of criticism in your way. Another is the fact that, specifically in the case of the Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe, I really don't know about Linkara. I'm not sure. I don't follow him as much. But, James, what he'll do is, he has his own website, but actually his Angry Video Game Nerd videos, every time he gets a new one out, he puts a preview up, but he puts the link. It's actually not his website. He's contracted through someone else, Game Trailers TV, to put up his videos there. But what he'll do is that after so much time goes by, he'll take one of his older videos, at least, and he will upload it onto YouTube. He did not forget his YouTube fans. He did not pretty much tell everyone on YouTube, F you, if you want anything, you got to go to my website or this website. Plus, the guy doesn't just do rant videos or anything like that. He also does, like, short films. He does critique and commentary. He does displaying an old film collection. He's got quite the range on that website. But he does take stuff that's been on his website for a while and then put it on YouTube. He does not forget his fans on YouTube. That's one reason that the guy's still so popular. Now, another thing about James is, one thing that I do like about him is there has been stuff I've disagreed with him on. More specifically in film. Older film, the guy's a whiz, but newer film, I don't know. The guy seems to work from the older film mindset, and so makes a bit more excuse for some of the screw-ups in newer movies, but that's my opinion. But the dude, does this thing. He does put out his opinion. If you disagree with it, you're free to disagree with it, and you can even tell him so. And the guy won't sit there doing a freaking, comment war with you. The guy doesn't sit there and insult you. The guy won't do a video reply whining about negative feedback, which you've done. See, that's another thing. You see the feedback and you see negative feedback. Oh wow. I love that. I still remember that, and I know that a lot of people try to pretend that didn't happen, but for crying out loud, StormSync, you say you want to make money off this, you say you want to do this for a business, and yet when you were getting negative feedback, you freaking, I mean, for crying out loud, oh god, and here's the beautiful thing, he's the one who brings up Dragon Ball Evolution again. I love this. Every time I bring up anything regarding StormSync, they keep saying it's about Dragon Ball Evolution. No, it's not. It's based on something that he has said that I disagree with. And I'm free to reply to that regard. I'm sorry if you think this is somehow evil. But I've only replied to him a few times. I think about 3 times, maybe. But the last time I actually replied to the guy, I frankly didn't care what he had to say about any movies. But it was when he made a comment about me and several other people and how he knew what our motivation was, even though it definitely was not. So yes, I did address that. And, but see, this is what I love. People saying that I'm the one bringing this crap up. But the guy brings up Dragon Ball Evolution. He says that he made videos on this because no one was really talking about it, which is a complete and utter bullcrap. See, there's a very long, complicated story there. The guy was originally going to be part of protesting the movie. He saw a market, though, for people who were supporting the movie, and no one was really supporting the movie, so he did. The guy even pretty much has admitted since then that he lied to promote the movie. He doesn't care. That's, real ethical there. But he talks about feedback that he got. The guy got so much negative feedback for doing that because people knew he was lying, and I mean knew it, and he since admitted it, that he made a video basically saying to leave him alone and stop the negative feedback and asking people to tell people to stop the negative feedback or he was going to leave YouTube. Real good business model there, pal. If you get rejected, you're going to throw a fit? Not everything's going to be a slam dunk, and if you act like the people who don't like what you did are the ones who were somehow wrong, then, I really don't know what the heck to say. That's just beyond unprofessional, that's for sure. But anyway, even now what you're doing is highly unprofessional, and yet you seem to think that you're going to be a professional internet ranter. It's amazing. But see, what you really need to do is stop. Okay? Stop caring about getting ahead. Just make something entertaining. Okay? Stop trying to figure out, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I make people come here? Don't do that. Just make stuff that's entertaining. People will come. My advice would be, though, if you did do videos in the past that have had enough traffic or whatever, just upload them onto YouTube then. You'll keep your subscribers relatively happy. At least they'll know you aren't forgetting them, but after the big flaming FU you just tossed them, wow. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know if you're going to recover from that. That was just bullcrap. At any rate, though, to all these Storm Sync subscribers who are going to no doubt troll me endlessly, even though I was proven right, I did tell you so. I did tell you this was going to happen. I did tell you the guy thought this way. He didn't believe me. He said I was just jealous. Well, he proved me right. Say what you will, the guy proved me right. So, I'm vindicated in all this. You can say whatever the heck you want. That being said, Formspring. I've had people giving me questions on there, and it's given me a couple of ideas for video topics. And one of them, I'm really not so happy about. And I'll get to that when I do that video. But, let me just say this. I really don't know why someone feels the need to tell me to justify why I'm subscribed to certain people to them. And that's all I'm going to say. Anyways, that's it for now. Later.